Hey everyone, this is going to be my episode 1 review for season 7 of Arrow. I'm also going to give an update at the end of the video talking about how I'm going to do reviews this year for the DC TV shows. So overall, I was thoroughly impressed with this episode. Last year I said that the season 6 premiere was underwhelming, and essentially the entire season was too. But this episode was really great from start to finish. Starting off with Oliver, he's in prison. He's been there for 5 months now. We go through his daily life in the beginning with the montage, which was very CW-esque in the terms of the music choice, which, by the way, is the same song they used for the Titans trailer that was released at Comic-Con this year. So that was pretty interesting. Oliver had a dream, more so a nightmare, of Felicity dying at the hands of Diaz, which was scary for me in the sense that it's Oliver having to witness this, and he's helpless in the situation. Plus, you know how much she means to him, so you can empathize with him at this moment. You can also say that this has been a recurring nightmare that he's been having, considering that he's been there for 5 months, so he just continuously lives through the horror of what's going to happen to Felicity and William now that Diaz is out there in the wind and he's in jail and he can't protect his family. But we see that Oliver is being very passive in prison. He had a great heart-to-heart with John that I think was better than any of the scenes they shared together last season. But basically, Oliver mentions that he's focusing on not fighting back so that he can get his sentence reduced, and as of right now, it's a life sentence. We also see examples of his passivity when he refuses to help that one inmate that's been following him around from getting beaten by Brick and Stardust. He gets into a fight in the shower. One of Diaz's men inside Slapslide tells Oliver that Felicity is dead, but then he finds out that she's alive. That's the push he needed to start fighting back in prison, which, by the way, was so rewarding to see. But besides from Oliver, everyone else is sort of struggling with the fact that they can't be vigilantes anymore. Some are like, oh, we should fight back. We should, protect the citizens of Star City. And the others are like, well, we should do things the right way, the legal way, which is through the police and law. Renee, who has a center in the Glade, struggles with not fighting back. By the end of the episode, he ends up helping the new Green Arrow. Dinah, on the other hand, who's the new police captain, doesn't want to fight back. She wants to do things the legal way now, considering that she's the police captain. And after being attacked by Diaz, Felicity, who was in the witness protection program, decides to fight back, but also sends William away for his safety. And meanwhile, Curtis and Diggle are working at Argus. They most likely stand on not being vigilantes anymore and doing things the legal way. Now jumping into the mystery of the new Green Arrow, while also explaining that ending, we see a man going to Lian Yu. He finds Robert Queen's grave, and at first I thought that this was going to be a illegitimate child of Robert Queen, making him Oliver's half-brother. But then he encounters Roy. He shows him the Hosen from season 1. Then it's revealed that it's a much older Roy meeting a older William. So this scene actually takes place in the future. And the producers confirmed that these flash forwards take place 20 years in the future. So William is about 30 years old and Roy is in his 40s. It's funny because when William said that his father was Oliver, I was still thinking that this was in the present day and that it made no sense because he looked too old to be Oliver's son. Like, Oliver would have had to gotten a girl pregnant when he was like 15, maybe even younger than that if this was set in the present day. But I'm actually really glad and really impressed that this secret was kept under the wraps. I haven't been this shocked at a twist since season 3 when Roy faked his death. So going back to the Green Arrow mystery, at first I thought that it was obviously Roy before the season started, but then when the reveal happened at the end, I thought that this could actually be William being sent back to the past. But after putting some more thought and reading some other theories, it could also be the future Roy who traveled back in time. Now, there's actually another theory that it could be Emiko Queen. I haven't read that one yet, so I can't say if I believe it or not, but I think the scene sets up the idea that it's either William or Roy because they were the focus of the flash forwards. I strongly think it could be Roy because he has more training compared to William, obviously, and the way that the Green Arrow fought in this episode was similar to the way how Roy fights, and the flip during that one fight scene where he saved Renee gives it away. You can also sort of see the parallel between William and Nora on The Flash. Both grew up without their parents, Nora clearly not knowing or remembering her father from her own eyes and experience, and both characters are trying to fix that. So it will be interesting to see how both stories play out on both shows and how they could overlap with each other. I'll try to do some theory videos explaining who I think is under the hood. I'll try to wait for more episodes to drop so I can provide more evidence. Right now, there's just not a whole lot of evidence to go off on, but hopefully not too much is revealed in the next couple of episodes, especially the next episode, because that would pretty much defeat the purpose of making a theory video. So for Easter eggs, I spotted two, one at the beginning of the episode when William was running through the forest. The premiere opened the same way that the premiere usually opens, with Oliver running through the bushes. They hadn't opened the premiere like that since, I believe, season 4, so it was cool seeing them go back to their tradition. And then last, the new Green Arrow has a list, just like Oliver did in season 1. So, the update I wanted to provide is that I won't be doing reviews for all of the episodes of Arrow this year. That goes for The Flash and Titans as well. I want to focus on some other videos for my channel, so I can't do reviews every week, and also do the other thing that I want to try out. In addition to that, college is becoming more time-consuming, so I actually have less time to actually make videos. I'll do reviews for some of the big episodes, like the crossover, the mid-season finale, the season finale, and anything in between that I deem important to make a video. To substitute not doing weekly reviews, I'll try to do more theory videos and videos about any breaking news about the show. So the theory about the new Green Arrow and who it is, as well as the possible Emiko Queen theory, those are examples of videos I'll try to get out to substitute not doing weekly reviews. But that's it for this video, but here's my question for you guys. What are your thoughts on this episode? Leave them down in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any future videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and other than that, my name is Jobi-Wan Kenobi. May the Force be with you, and have a marvelous day from the LA to the DC.